WLNS is here for you with 6 News this morning.
Good morning, Mid-Michigan. Thank you for waking up with us. It is Sunday, March 20th. I'm Michael Thomas. The time is 8 o'clock, and we're here for you now with this morning's top stories. Russian forces are pushing deeper into key port city of Mariupol and battling in the streets with Ukraine troops. Now, this is all while Ukraine's president continues to urge Russian leader Vladimir Putin to end this devastating war. CBS News correspondent Michael George has the latest.
Ukraine's President Volodymyr Zelensky renewed his appeal for more talks with Moscow aimed at stopping the war. In his nightly video address, Zelensky said Russia would take several generations to recover its losses from the devastating assault on his country. While Russian President Vladimir Putin's forces remain stalled outside the capital, Kyiv, they're inflicting destruction around the nation. On Friday, Putin held a large rally in Moscow, vowing Russia will prevail in the weeks-long conflict. Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin spoke about the war as he visited Bulgaria, a NATO member.
Russia's invasion has taken a terrible toll on Ukrainian lives, including brave soldiers and far too many innocent civilians. Yet Russia's aggression has galvanized the Ukrainian people, NATO, and the free world.
Russia says its soldiers entered the city of Mariupol. Heavy fighting shut down a steel plant in the besieged port city, where efforts continued to pull survivors from the rubble of a theater. Hundreds of civilians were taking shelter in the theater's basement when Russia bombed it. The UN now estimates 1 in every 5 Ukrainians have been displaced inside the country or have fled. On Saturday, Zelensky presented awards to soldiers from a national police unit helping in the war effort. Michael George, CBS News.
And back here in Michigan, community members are set to gather at the state capitol later today, and it's all to show their support for those in Ukraine. Now, the event is scheduled to start at 2 o'clock this afternoon, with Senator Debbie Stabenow expected to speak. Organizers say it'll focus on supporting children and elderly while talking about what we can do here in the States, saying that showing support is something that is a shared responsibility. And on the west side of the state, a 7-year-old girl named Brooklyn Eliand is showing her support for Ukraine by writing letters and is encouraging others to do the same. She'll be hosting an event later tonight at Martin Luther King over in Grand Rapids. That starts at 6:30, and the plan is to write cards, draw pictures, pray, and release lanterns. Brooklyn says, quote, "I just knew that people would like this, so that's why I did it and followed my heart." Now, the cards are set to be hand-delivered over to Romania next week, and that's where thousands of Ukrainians are seeking shelter. And as always, be sure to stick with 6 News on air, online, and through our 6 News app as we continue to be here for you with the latest on the Ukrainian invasion. And attention outdoor lovers, it is now spring. Look at these gorgeous flowers behind me. But it is the last day, it's the first day of spring, but it's the last day of the Home and Garden Show right here in Lansing. Now, the event starts at 9 this morning and is at the MSU Pavilion, and it features over 250 exhibits. Officials say it has something for everyone, and it's all about finding that spring inspiration. Now, there will be gardening seminars, DIY plumbing, and home decor. Now, tickets range from $4 to $10. And you can buy them at the door or you can buy them online. And if you're looking to get out and about today, well, Waldemore Nature Center in Lansing is inviting people over for music, and they're going to be using folk and bluegrass. Now, the show starts at 2 o'clock and it ends at 5 this afternoon, and it'll feature 3 different bands. Now, this includes music from Irish, folk, bluegrass, and gospel. Officials say everyone is welcome, and they even plan to have a jam session on their first floor. And Irish-American poet Thomas Lynch will be in Old Town today at the Urban Beat. Now, members of the community are welcome to stop by and hear a reading and also possibly get their book signed. Now, officials say the event will be from 3 to 5 this afternoon, with tickets starting at $10. Lynch is the winner of multiple awards in both the U.S. and Ireland and is considered to be one of Michigan's most accomplished writers. Now, he is known for his work in the American immigrant experience, and he has also published more than 10 books and poetry essays across the country. And today is the first day of Severe Weather Warning Awareness Week. Now, this is something that Governor Gretchen Whitmer recently declared, and it's all really to help people prepare in case of those emergencies. Now, the Michigan State Police and also Homeland Security Division are working with Michiganders to participate in this voluntary statewide tornado drill, and it's set to start Wednesday at 1 p.m. Now, this goes for businesses, organizations, and of course, families. Now, during the drill, residents will observe and hear alerts on NOAA, weather radios, and TVs. Now, for more details on this, you can head to our website at WLNS.com.